manga Lulu. Lulu manga. Walla walla mala mala. Ha ha.
Lula, what's wrong? I'm to be sacrificed to the volcano. What do you mean? Back when I was a little girl, I knew the time would come. I'd see the mountains dance with fire, and I'd hear the pounding drums, hear the pounding drums, hear the pounding drums, hear the pounding drums.
Island understand law of the land. You got to do what the laws command.
You must have misunderstood. I don't think so.
Lulu manga.
He means business.
Walla 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 walla.
What do you think you're doing?
Each year the mountain calls to me in a voice that's loud and clear. Bring to me a maiden fair with a mole behind her rear. So now the time has come again. We have searched the island wide. The doctor needs a volunteer. The volcano needs a bride. Law of the land, all the island understand. Law of the land, we got to do what the laws command. Walla 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 mala.
Walla 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 mala.
Walla 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 walla. Walla walla. Mala mala. Walla mala walla mala who? Law of the land, all the island understand. Law of the land, you got to do what the laws command. Law of the land, all the island understand. Law of the land, you got to do what the laws command. You got to do what the laws command. You got to do what the laws command.
You know the law of the island, princess. Once a year, the volcano must be appeased. Sacrifice.
No.
She's the right age, 16, and she has a mole behind her left ear. You know what this means.
Right at the volcano.
I don't want to get married.
If we don't throw her in, the volcano will be very angry. Much smoke, sulfur, lava, bad for the environment.
The solution is easy enough.
Think so?
Find another sacrifice.
On this island.
I leave these matters to you. You're in complete charge of ceremonies and customs.
There isn't much time.
In that case, you'd better hurry. Come, Hula, back to the village.
Yes, princess.
Walla walla! Hula is the real article. You cannot fool the volcano with an imitation.
I'm sure we haven't been this way before, Ensign Mulch.
No, it's the same to me.
Walla walla.
Look, Ensign Mulch, a lagoon. Shallow water separated from the sea by sand dunes and coral reefs.
Always showing off how much you know. What's the name of this island?
Gosh, Ensign Mulch, I don't know. I thought you knew.
Must be on the map somewhere. I could never figure out a map. Nautical charts are even worse.
Maybe that's because you're holding it wrong side up.
Don't be stupid. Why would I do something like that? Doesn't look any better this way. What difference does it make? All these South Sea islands are the same. Dots on the horizon, uninhabited. Here today, gone tomorrow. I'm sure this is the island we're supposed to use for target practice. No-name island. That's what I'll call it.
Shall we scout the rest of the island?
Waste of time.
You're supposed to make absolutely certain this island is deserted.
There are probably all types of poisonous, creepy, crawly things about. I don't want to get bitten.
Some environmentalists might live here. We don't want any trouble with them. Bad publicity.
That's why we're keeping target practice. Hush, hush. Trust me, Jones, we're the only people on the sand bubble.
Yes, sir.
Let's get back to the launch and regular ships. In a few days, No Name Island will be a memory. Boom!
Boom.
Which way is the launch? That way.
But, sir, I'm sure we left the launch this way.
I'm the incident in charge of this expedition, Jones. I ought to know which way. And I say we left the launch that way.
But, sir, I'm sure we left the launch this way.
Are you suggesting an ensign in the U.S. Navy doesn't have a true sense of direction?
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
That's right. So some respect. Boom!
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Where are we?
I don't like this place.
Me neither.
It's so hot.
Watch where you step. That looks like quicksand.
Quicksand?
Calm down. I'm sure we'll survive our troubles. This looks like a good place to rest. It's a quiet lagoon.
I've never been on a cruise ship that had a sandbar before.
I've never been on a cruise ship before, period.
How are people going to know what's happened to us?
I'm confident the captain knows what to do.
Look at that funny tree.
What kind of a tree is it?
I think it's a palm or a coconut or something. Who cares what it is as long as it's got some shade?
Whatever you do, don't wander off.
Excellent advice, Miss Zane. Until we know exactly where we are, we must stick together. Isn't it hot?
Please, Captain Butterworth, there are more important things to worry about than the heat. The passengers?
I'm guessing they're all accounted for.
How can you even think that? Fortunately, I have the passenger list.
You're an excellent social director.
I'm safe, you're safe, the Divine Sisters are safe, Brenda, Jan, Penny, and Michelle.
I'm thinking of giving up show business.
I'll never be an entertainer on a cruise ship again.
I'd rather flop than float.
This is an outrage, an absolute outrage. I don't want an adventure. I want a refund.
That would be Douglas and Miss Withers.
You have a great deal to answer for, young Captain Butterworth.
Don't excite yourself, Miss Withers. In this heat, it's bad for your blood pressure.
I'll thank you to leave my blood pressure out of this. I told my husband you were much too young to be a ship's captain. I should have known you'd do something wrong.
How did I know that the ship would hit a sandbar and half sink?
You're the captain. You're supposed to know about such things. Where's Napoleon? Where's my precious darling?
Here he is, Mrs. Withers.
Oh, poor Napoleon. Are you quite sure you're all right?
Woof, woof.
I shall certainly complain to the agency that booked me on that wretched vessel. I never want to hear the name of that ship again.
Vengeance.
I said I never wanted to hear the name of that ship again.
Sorry.
That's another thing. Those girls, they're imposters. They only pretended to be the Divine Sisters.
We only wanted a chance to prove we had talent.
Fraud, that's what it was.
I think we'd better worry about the missing passengers.
They're with you, aren't they, Douglas?
No, Captain. I thought they were with you.
4 lifeboats went over the side of the boat before it went in the mud. Who's missing?
Trixie Lupino and Honey Hotchkiss.
Wow, think of the publicity when the world discovers a famous Hollywood star like Honey Hotchkiss is missing.
I don't like publicity of any kind. It's vulgar.
Who else?
Commodore Withers.
Oh, Commodore, where are you?
Those 2 little old ladies from Pasadena. Honey Hotchkiss's secretary, Miss Buford. Anyone who's not here in the lagoon is missing, Captain.
For goodness sake, Captain Butterworth, do something.
How about organizing a search party? If we locate the lifeboats, we could find the others.
That's a great idea.
We'll all help.
Sure.
I, for one, have no intention of tracking through the jungle like some foolish explorer. What time is luncheon?
Luncheon?
I may be shipwrecked, but I have no intention of forgoing the pleasures of civilization. I expect, Captain Butterworth, that you'll make my stay on this island as comfortable as possible. Right, Napoleon?
Luncheon.
I hear voices, honey, up ahead. She's safe. She's safe.
I'd
Honey
rather
Hotchkiss.
hear applause.
This way, Miss Hotchkiss. Honey, this way.
It's allegedly safe, Miss Buford.
That makes two of us. Any idea where we are?
We're on an island.
You're well informed.
Nothing to worry about. Leave everything to me.
Now I'm worried.
Honey Hotchkiss.
Honey, alive!
Honey!
No autographs. All I did on that cruise ship was give autographs. Now I've got writer's cramp.
Cramp.
That's what I said. Cramp. Now, where's the steward?
I'll take those for you, Miss Hotchkiss.
Thank you. Likewise, too. Put them in my bungalow and fetch me a glass of ice water.
Ice water?
No, honey, you don't understand.
Why are people always saying that to me? People always tell me that I just don't understand. A notion is too tricky for my brain. They treat me like I'm simple, and they take me by the hand and sit me down, then offer to explain. No matter how deliberately they've said it, I must admit I usually don't get it.
Oh, honey. Now listen carefully.
See what I mean?
Do you remember we were sailing on a cruise ship beneath the starry sky? Think back.
I remember.
Good.
Then the vengeance hit a sandbar. We thought that we would die. Does that part ring a bell?
I think.
We heard an awful grinding and stumbled to and fro while we were rehearsing with the band.
That's all very interesting, but where's my bungalow?
I don't think the little lady understands.
Here, let me try. You remember when we lowered all the lifeboats and started to get in? Think back.
I remember.
Good. Then I blew my whistle signaling in order to begin. We rowed the boats ashore.
A shadow loomed before us as night turned into day. The morning sun revealed a patch of land.
Could you please tell the steward that I'd like a Perry?
I don't think the little lady understands.
All I understand is that I'm tired and thirsty and I want to go to bed. When my agent hears about the way you treated me, he'll have all of your heads.
It must be nice to be a starlet in the movies, spending all your days with your head stuck in the sand.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Someone grill me a filet. And fetch me a glass of wine, perhaps a fruity Beaujolais. I'm starting to perspire. Move it, s'il vous plaît.
Judging from the list of her demands, I don't think the little lady understands.
She may be a famous film celebrity star, but she's a dumb one.
Watch it, Granny.
Granny, how dare you?
Attention, everyone! Attention!
What are you looking for?
My whistle. Now hear this. Our friends are obviously somewhere on this island, and we must search from one end to another. Stay close together. We don't want any accidents happening.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to stay here on the lagoon by yourself, Mrs. Withers.
Oh, I won't be alone. I have Napoleon. He'll protect me. Won't you, Napoleon?
Woof, woof.
Suit yourself. We better start off that way. Wait. This way. Wait. This way. Follow me.
The island is not deserted.
Walla walla.
Stay back. Get away from me.
Lulu manga.
Sit on Napoleon, bite him.
Walla
Stay
walla
away, I
walla
say.
walla.
Cannibals!
Woof. Woof.
Vengeance hit a sandbar and we had to get into a lifeboat. Don't you remember? Oh, I thought that was part of a floor show. Shouldn't we be getting back? There's nothing to get back to. The Vengeance is sinking in the mud. That's why we're here. Where? Yes, but where is here? This island? What is the name of this island? I have no idea. I have never heard of anything like that. I have no idea. That's a dumb name. You're hopeless. They're showing a movie tonight, Titanic. We wouldn't want to miss that. Glad to see you're okay. We're in the best of health. Thank you. If you find the captain, tell him you saw me. I plan to jog around the island, then try to beat my time record. Splendid. Ciao. Have a nice day. Was that one of the natives? Can't you remember anything? That was the jogger from the ship. Let's gather seashells by the seashore, shall we? Let's... Ah! What was that? Ah! It's that nice young officer from the Vengeance. The one who blew up the boiler room by mistake. Cody. Oh, ouch! Get off me! What is he doing? He's fighting with that lobster. What? Why? I'll ask him. Cody, why are you fighting like that with that lobster? Because it's the only way I know how to fight with a lobster. If there's anything I hate, it's fishes, warm water, lobster. Have you seen any sign of the others? We saw the jogger. Anyone else? No. We're sorry about our lifeboat. What about your lifeboat? Well, we didn't know how to tie it up, and it drifted out with the tide. Well, we can't worry about that now. I have to find out where we stand. We stand on this island. With luck, I should be back before nightfall. Wish me success! Success. Captain Butterworth! I like that young man. So energetic. Shall we look for seashells? What about Cody? I don't think he's interested. What's that? It's no lobster. Let's get out of here. What about the seashells? Forget about the seashells.
Hello? Hello? Nurse Jane! I thought she was an echo. What a terrible experience. Having to abandon ship. We could have perished in the ocean. We could have been food for the fish. I'm probably traumatized for life.
You mean traumatized. Look in the side, though. Everyone got into safely.
I was with those two little old ladies from Pasadena. They're ever heard of a stick pineapple? What if no one knows we're here? What if some horrible tropical disease carries us off? What if?
There, Miss Lupino. Calm down. No hysteria. I've sent up a smoke signal. Someone is bound to see it.
I saw it. That's why.
Have no fear. Be patient.
What's with the chuckles?
Don't you get it? I'm a nurse, and I told you to be patient.
You got some sense of humor for a shipwrecked person.
You better sit down over there and breathe deeply. You'll feel better. Here, let me take that.
Hands off the beach bag! Otherwise, I'll flatten you.
I see you're overwrought.
What's that mean?
Overwrought?
Yes.
It means you're excited, upset, extremely nervous.
Who wouldn't be? I've been in a shipwreck.
You better sit down.
Yeah, the sun's getting me. I have skin.
I wonder who sent up that signal.
It's probably Cody. He's good with fire and smoke.
There.
What did I tell you, Miss Lupino? Absolutely nothing to fear. It's the captain. Captain Butterworth, in the lagoon!
I wouldn't call blowing up the ship's boiler room being good with fire and smoke.
Let's be fair, Miss Zane. Cody was only filling in as the ship's engineer. It wasn't his regular assignment. 2 more. Great.
Miss Lupino and Nurse Jane. Those 2 little old ladies from Pasadena, and the jogger, Commodore Withers, and a few others, including Cody.
Lupino said she came ashore with those 2 little ladies.
It was an experience I shall never forget. I was seasick.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a seasick injection?
Do I look like a pineapple?
I suggest we regroup and consider all the possibilities.
I bet you got that for Christmas.
Why, as a matter of fact, I did. How did you know?
I'm psychic.
The humidity on this tropical island is making my hairspray drip.
Don't worry about it, honey.
Don't worry about it. Are you forgetting I'm a Hollywood star?
How can I forget that?
I have to look my best at all times. I owe it to the fans.
All we did is go in circles.
We're right back where we started.
The lagoon.
I did. Nurse Jane. At least we'll have medical attention. Must have been a campfire girl, Nurse Jane. No, I was a brownie.
What is this? A social hour? Doesn't anyone have anything important to say?
Is luncheon ready?
Where's the bungalows? That's what I'd like to know.
Will you all make yourselves as comfortable as possible?
Nurse Jane, I believe this belongs to you. I'm not seasick.
Oops.
We're waiting for your words of wisdom, Captain Butterworth. You may commence.
First of all, I would like to apologize for everything. I'm sorry the Vengeance hit a sandbar and we had to abandon ship.
Ship? You call that rusty tub a ship?
Everyone knows it was once a gunboat belonging to some country nobody ever heard of.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry the cruise was so troubled.
Yeah, like no water in the swimming pool.
And those crazy characters who tried to hijack the ship.
Disgruntled employees.
None of that matters now, does it, Napoleon?
Woof, woof.
I trust you were able to radio our position before we abandoned ship.
Yeah, about that.
What, Captain?
To tell the truth, the radio and the rest of the equipment never worked properly.
What's that supposed to mean?
We weren't able to radio our position.
You mean no one knows what happened?
I'm afraid so.
Captain, where are we?
Gee, I don't know.
Don't know?
Somehow when we left the States, we forgot to bring the charts aboard.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing. Thank you, Nurse Jane. I needed that.
Would you like a seasick injection?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Now, let me get this straight. No one knows where we abandoned ship and no one knows where we are?
That's right.
In other words, we're lost in the middle of the South Pacific. Uh-huh. On a desert island, miles and miles from home. Up and down, all I can see is the ocean's briny foam. The face of that, nothing we can do about it, just relax. There's nothing to do about it.
We could live it up in style upon this island. Why not make the best of what we've got? We could be here for a while upon this island.
So focus your eyes on the distant horizon till we can find our way home. How long
offer no help except to suggest we set up living accommodations in this lagoon.
Yes?
How you ever got a ship in the first place is beyond me, but I can assure you, when we're rescued, you'll never get another one.
The captain is right, Mrs. Withers. We'll have to make the best of the situation.
In that case, what do you intend to do about the cannibal?
Cannibals?
Yes, that was I said, cannibal.
Too much sun, perhaps? No sign of a fever.
I'm not feverish.
A cannibal wouldn't be on a tropical island like this.
Cuckoo bird time.
I met her today before. She's demented.
I do not have a fever. I'm not demented. I know what I saw. I saw a cannibal!
Really, Mrs. Withers, you mustn't let your imagination run wild. We have enough things to worry about.
I did not imagine what I saw. I saw a cannibal!
How do you know it was a cannibal? Before?
It slipped my mind.
What you saw was a mirage.
It was no mirage. It was a cannibal.
She's right! She saw a cannibal!
Who's that?
Maybe it's the Commodore?
Could be some of the crew.
Over this way!
Cheese! Good English cheese. Has anyone got any good English cheese? If you haven't got any good English cheese, I'll settle for grilled Swiss on pumpernickel. Hold the pickle. Ah!
Ah! Who is he?
What is he?
I'll deal with this. Who are you, sir?
The name is Cheddar.
Cheddar?
That's right, Cheddar, like the cheese, the most noble food group that I know. For the golden hue of creamy Swiss fondue, I have searched from Perth to Mexico.
For the golden hue of creamy Swiss fondue, he has searched from Perth to Mexico.
I sailed the oceans to satisfy my needs. There's no continent I have not scanned, till I ran aground upon this cheeseless mound. I had savored cheese from every land.
Till he ran aground upon this cheeseless mound, he has savored cheese from every land.
I had Gouda in Bermuda, fromage in Gay Paris, a monster of a monster in the Keys. There is provolone in Sicily, Guyana had its breed. The feta tastes better in the Pyrenees, which is odd considering feta is a Greek cheese. But I digress. So now I'm stranded, and the only thing to eat are the fruits and berries from the trees. Still, I would not mind if I could only find that elusive luxury called cheese.
He had Jack down in Jamaica, the coast of Trinidad was known for its delightful camembert.
Then the eating up in Sweden was the best I ever had. New Guinea hadn't anything but stale Gruyere. The lack of freshness made perfect sense, considering it comes all the way from Switzerland, which is, of course, landlocked and half a world away.
But you digress!
The name is Cheddar.
Cheddar?
That's right, Cheddar, like cheese. I've been stuck here since I was quite young. Still my fondest memory of days gone by is a good sharp cheese upon my tongue.
Still his fondest memory of days gone by is a good sharp cheese upon his tongue.
Don't ask me how long I've been on this island because, well, frankly, I don't really remember. The last television show I saw was Howdy Doody.
Wow, this dude is ancient. He does look like an ancient mariner.
Shipwrecked, only survivor. I'm awfully lonely.
Never mind about that. What about the cannibal?
Island's full of them. They worship the volcano.
There's a volcano on this island?
Yup, every year, like clockwork. they toss in a human sacrifice. A pretty young bride, like one of them showy girls.
That's horrible. Human sacrifice is against the law, isn't it?
Not on this island.
We've got to get off this island.
Too late. Listen. The natives are growing restless. They'll be coming from that direction.
I suggest we get out of here fast. Abandon Lagoon!
Only kidding. Hi. Hi. Do I know you?
You do now.
True?
You're from the cruise ship.
How'd you guess?
What happened to your uniform is burnt and torn.
Well, the engineer quit before we sailed. So I had to take his place. But I don't know anything about engines. So they blew up. The engineer's name was Antonio, and he was a terrorist. He was also from Bamboo. He didn't really like the idea that his one and only gunboat from his country was sold to be used as a cruise ship. So he tried to hijack it back. Him and his men dressed up as pirates for the ship's costume party. And so no one would recognize them.
What's he talking about, Princess?
Beats me.
We had troubles with the entertainers, too. 4 girls pretend to be the famous Divine Sisters, and the passengers were not thrilled about that.
Have you been drinking?
I don't drink.
Maybe you've been out in the sun too long?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then we're even.
How so?
We don't know what you're talking about.
You ladies from around here?
You'd think we'd dress like this if we didn't? I'm the island princess, and this is my attendant.
Hula. Well, I didn't bring my grass skirt.
This guy's unreal.
Get away from it. It makes me nervous.
Nice talking to you, but we have to get back to work.
Hey,
See you in the lagoon.
have you seen anything of the other passengers?
They're in the lagoon.
What lagoon?
Dude, the island only has one.
Back the way you came and hook a hard right by the giant Venus's flytrap.
All right, thanks for the info. Honest. Hope to see you again. Ooh. Volcano. Giant Venus flytrap. Woo.
A feeling of deja vu like I have seen this lagoon before?
You don't mean deja vu, you mean deja vu. And you have seen this lagoon before.
I have?
I told you we were going in the wrong direction.
This lagoon gives me an idea. What did you say?
I said sending love is a brilliant idea, sir.
I won't stand for this attitude.
Sorry, sir.
We'll get a target for the launch and set up right here. We'll be able to score a bullseye from 5 miles away, maybe even 10.
Yeah, but there's just one thing.
What's that?
We'll find the launch first.
Hey, no problem. That way. That is this way. What are you waiting for, Jones? There's work to be done.
Deja vu. All clear, Captain Antonio?
You sure?
Careful, think about the cutthroat, Captain Antonio. Check out there in the north.
I'm a patriot. Breaks my heart. We'll not rest until the vengeance is raised and return to Bambula.
How will you get started with the mutt?
We'll hold the passengers captive. We'll not release them until the vengeance is raised and on its way home. Long live Bambula!
Long live Bambula!
Long live Bambula, safe harbor you provide. Long live the ruler of Bambula, where we pretend. Bambula, you're a Bambula, it'll refuel a ship and greet you with the tide. It's no time for tears, my countryman.
Is it wrong for a patron to cry?
Normally no, but now we must raise our voices to Bambula. Long live the ruler, our homeland by the sea. Long live the ruler of Bambula, we decree. And you set eyes upon Bambula, you'll agree. Bambula is the chorus, and Annie you will see.
How will we capture them?
In case you didn't notice at the casting party, the passengers and crew are quite stupid.
We noticed.
Wait until they're all together, then pow.
How?
We'll attack and capture the lot.
Just like real pirates, Captain Antonio. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. We can pretend we came to this island to family treasure. Hey, maybe there's some treasure in that old trunk.
What is it?
It's true. It's true. Pirate treasure. The island must be filled with it.
Let me see that. Looks like diamonds.
No diamonds?
We'll soon find out. It's the real stuff, all right. Diamonds. Run! Hide! They mustn't see us!
Is it going to crash, Captain Butterworth?
I think so.
It's directly overhead.
Is it in the lagoon?
The plane's going to crash.
It's going to jump.
What a trip. Where am I? You ain't in Kansas.
Say, you're a lady pilot.
Aviatrix.
What's your language? There's an actress present.
Your ignorance is amazing, Miss Hotchkiss.
You're welcome. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I'm Amelia Rushmore. That name doesn't mean anything to you? I'm the daughter of Cornelius Rushmore, the richest man in Saskatchewan. Daddy's gonna be so upset that I crashed the plane. He gave me that plane for my sweet 16th birthday.
When was that?
Yesterday.
Did you hear that?
You
She's
seem to have a
16.
bruise behind your ear. You must have sustained it when you hit the ground.
It's not a bruise, it's a mole.
You hear that? She has a mole behind her ear. She's 16. She will be the bride of the volcano. Father's rich. Rich.
She'd make a fine hostage. Can anyone tell me where I am? If only we knew.
You see, Miss Rushmore, we're shipwrecked.
I've been shipwrecked longer than anyone else. I call this place Goon Lagoon. I feel at home here.
You would.
It's a vulgar name.
Can't help that. Better face it, sweetums. We're all in the same boat. Marooned on Goon Lagoon. Lagooned, I call it, and we ain't likely to be rescued. Take a look around, sea and sand. Hope you like the tropical air. Claim a patch of ground, you're not going nowhere. Take a look around, take your time. Soon the days will turn into years. Never to be found, no one knows that you're here. Lagoon, marooned, You haven't to hope you'll be rescued soon. You're stranded, been abandoned. Your lives aren't worth a plug to blow.
We have to do quiet, everyone!
Let's not lose our heads. Could be worse. Everybody's here safe and sound. We could all be dead. Instead, we're on solid ground. Why not save your breath? It's no use cheating inescapable doom. Facing certain death in this tropical tomb. Lagooned, marooned, we cycle a hopefully strong typhoon. We're stranded, been abandoned. No chance of any rescue soon. Surviving in this goon lagoon.
She will answer them. Let's prep this millionaire from the sky. Walla Walla and Bangaloo. It's this girl's cue to fry. And will I do will someone hear our cry? This song's mother's we're like dishes by a big baboon. We're stranded, been abandoned. No chance of any rescue soon. Surviving in this goon lagoon.
We could worry about the fact that the second act is as weird as Act One. More complex than a sailor's knot. It's a twisted plot, winding tighter before it's finally undone. We could live it up in style upon this island. Why not make the best of what we've got? We could be here for a while upon this island. So focus your eyes on the distant horizon till we can find a way home.
Come along, steward, and whatever you do, don't let Napoleon jump from your arms and get away. No, ma'am. Captain Butterworth! Never around when he's wanted. I don't see any reason why not. What is it, Captain Butterworth?
Napoleon?
What about Napoleon? Certainly he's stuffed. He's a toy dog. Captain Butterworth!
Ruff, ruff!
I thought you knew. I thought everyone knew.
Knew what, ma'am?
Well, I am terribly allergic to animal fur. I don't do anything but sneeze. But I do so love dogs. If I can't have a real pooch, I'll have the next best thing. I used to call Napoleon Rasputin, but when I found out he was made in France, I thought he should have a French name. Does that clear everything up?
Uh-huh, I guess.
Good. Let me have the little precious. You can take him for a walk along the beach later.
Walk.
Come to Mama, precious. Woof, woof. Any sign of the Commodore yet?
Not yet. Nurse Jane will send up another signal in about an hour.
Where's the captain?
With Amelia Rushmore.
She's an unusual girl.
I've always wanted to fly a plane. It's the one thing I've dreamed of since I was a child.
No, Amelia Rushmore not only flew, she crashed.
When her father finds out she's missing, the whole world will come looking.
What about the cannibals?
They certainly keep hidden.
Ben Chatter's been on this island too long. First he said the cannibals lived on the other side of the island. Then he said they lived somewhere else and only came here when it was time for the wedding ceremony. I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
I hardly think the sacrifice of a young girl to a volcano should be called a wedding ceremony. Here, Stuart, take Napoleon for his walk, and don't let him talk to strangers. Don't let him play with any stray moths.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Be a good boy, precious. Oh, yes, stop licking me. Wait until you hear my wonderful news, Miss Zane. You're going to love it.
Oh?
I'm going to give a luau. Isn't that exciting?
Luau?
Ever since we landed here, I've been a pain. Looking down my nose and finding fault. Back home when I was grumpy, I would entertain. To bring my gloomy humor to a halt. What better way to show I'm hale and hearty than to gather everyone and throw a party?
Luau! Luau!
The social event of the season. It needn't be stuffy or grand. No limos, no sables, we'll dress up the tables and set them right here in the sand. The social event of the season won't be a society scene. A castaways ball in an open-air hall where we'll feast on the island cuisine.
We'll have oysters, casino. It happens that we know a place they grow big as your feet. And then we'll continue our way down the menu with every conceivable fish you could eat.
The social event of the season will happen right here on the shore. Forget that we're stranded, that we have landed on land where no ship has ever landed before. Captain, just the man we wanted to see. We're going to throw a party.
A party in the middle of the South Pacific?
Yes, a luau.
We were just starting to plan the menu.
I suppose seafood would be an appropriate choice.
Oh, exactly what we were thinking. We'll have creamy crab louie, all steamy and gooey, and grouper with hot blackened crust.
And if we harpoon a big yellowfin tuna, we'll eat tuna sandwiches until we must.
Oh, it won't be quite that informal, Captain. The social event of the season starts promptly whenever we want. Each guest we assemble will hardly resemble a Carnegie or a DuPont. The social event of the season, it won't be a formal affair. The bass and the herring won't care what you're wearing, so dress how you will. Come eat your fill. Hope that we see you there.
I could make some invitations out of tree bark. I used to be good at wood burning.
That's a clever idea.
Brilliant.
Am I invited?
But of course, Miss Rushmore, just because you dropped in uninvited does not mean you're unwelcome. There's no time to waste. What about decorations?
I'll work on it.
Excellent. Come along, Trixie, and let's go get that bark. And I don't mean Napoleon. I made a small joke.
I'll say.
As to the menu, we'll start off with oysters, casino, then the appetizers.
I told you, I don't eat anything with gills.
I'm glad Miss Withers has cheered up. It helps.
I was thinking
Yeah?
I might write up a daily newsletter. Fill it with odds and events of interest. Keep up morale. For my first newsletter, I could do an interview with you, Miss Rushmore.
I bet your father is looking for you right this minute.
He's gonna be so annoyed that I crashed the plane.
When he finds out you're safe, he'll forget all about that plane.
You don't know my father.
So this is where you're hiding out.
Cody!
Cody!
What, do you think I drowned in the sea? I gotta sit down. I'm bleeding.
Nurse Jane! I'll find her.
We sent out a search party. How did we not find you?
Well, could have been one of you. You? This island is really weird.
Did you run into any cannibals?
Not that I remember. Oh, good. He's probably seasick. He's always seasick. Don't tell me. Nurse Jane?
She's opening a free clinic under a yum-yum tree.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Captain, what are we gonna do? We have no radio, no charts.
Nothing to worry about, Cody. Miss Withers is going to toss a luau.
Luau? It's a great idea, don't you think? We could all use a little rest and relaxation.
Relax, Cody. Fat chance.
I know you're seasick. You have to be seasick. You're always seasick.
I'm only seasick when I'm on a boat. I can't be seasick when I'm on land. Whoa, this thing's got teeth like a dinosaur! Ugh.
Why did you bite that lobster?
Self-defense. It bit me first. I tell you, this island's not a normal island. Every time I take a step, some nasty creature bites me.
That's typical for a coral island, and Goon Lagoon is mostly coral.
Well, I'm no free lunch. Who's the scuba duba?
Amelia Rushmore.
From Saskatchewan.
Her father is the richest in Saskatchewan.
I'm sorry I ever left Saskatchewan.
Where's Saskatchewan?
Don't let the goggles and cap fool you. I'm not a scuba diver. I'm an aviatrix.
Oh, what?
A lady pilot, Cody. What I've always wanted to be.
Well, do you know anything about the airplane I saw dive into the ocean?
I was the pilot.
Wow, well, you're the first lady aviatrix I ever met.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a seasick injection? I've gotten much better at them. I've been practicing on pineapples.
Well, that doesn't surprise me either. Captain, we've got to get off this island. I'm getting bad vibes.
Nothing to worry about, Cody.
Nothing to worry about.
Help is on the way. My father will rescue us.
Well, you better hurry, because I'm getting bad vibes. When I get bad vibes, it means something. It means I got bad vibes.
You're coming apart at the seams, Cody.
Well, haven't you noticed? I'm surprised there's anything left of this uniform. Boiler room explosions, giant Venus flytraps, warm water man-eating lobsters, jagged rocks, and bugs.
I don't mean your uniform, I mean you. You're emotional.
Well, why wouldn't I be emotional?
Listen, it's the drums.
I hope it's not cannibals.
What could be stranger than me?
I think it means they've been listening to Dave Brubeck records.
I think it's an invitation to dinner, if you catch my meaning. The last meal that we'll be attending will be at the natives' request. They'll serve finger sandwiches made from a hand which is fresh from an ill-fated guest. The last meal that we'll be attending to us will seem quite incomplete. Our host will reserve us a table, then serve us, but we won't get one thing to eat. We'll be dressed up for dinner, then placed on a spinner and rotated until we're done. When each little section is cooked to perfection, they'll serve us with fries on a hot toasted bun. And all the while we'll be pretending, behaving like good company. We'll ask for a tour, but you can be sure the kitchen's the only room that we're gonna see.
All this talk about meals is making me hungry.
I don't think he gets it.
Get what?
We're talking about a meal wherein the discussion of thighs and breasts takes on a whole new meaning.
And I'm a thigh man myself.
No wonder you're shipwrecked. You'll be trussed up to scold in some cannibal's cauldron, then served in a savory stew. An elegant spread where your thick bony head is the only thing left
I get it.
The loud invitation they're sending is faster than paper and pen. Regrets will be viewed as ingracious and rude. They won't take no, but then if we go, we'll never come back again.
Natives! Natives!
Don't worry, I got this.
Tom, that's a gun!
Don't worry, no one will get hurt. It's empty.
Empty? Oh, fine.
Also, I have the safety on.
You keep the safety on an empty gun?
Sure,
Why?
there should be a reason for it, but at the moment I can't think of it.
Bengaloo!
Bengaloo?
Lulu manga!
Manga?
What a strange language.
I could have sworn she said Elton John.
Don't be ridiculous.
They don't look so dangerous, do they?
Hi, girls. Remember me?
The guy who thought was on the sun too long.
Captain, this is the Jungle Princess. And this is her attendant, Hula.
Hello?
Hi.
Jungle Princess was the one who told me how to get to the lagoon. Who's the geek?
This is our witch doctor.
Looks like he could use a doctor. Look, sir, if you don't mind, I've been having a very tough day. And you're not helping.
This requires diplomacy. If there's nothing else, I'm diplomatic.
In that case, you'd better put away the gun.
They might get the wrong idea.
Right, okay. Me, captain. Me, big ship stuck in mud. Much mud. Me name, Thomas Captain Butterworth. Maybe they'd like some trinkets. Anybody got any trinkets? Well, you guys are useful.
Can you believe this guy?
Be shipwrecked. No radio. No way to get back home. Do you have big ship with engine? Maybe. Me be much grateful.
This manga. Melon for a head. Shh.
Be quiet, Hula.
Where's my command princess?
Am I hearing English?
I was educated at Vassar,
Vassar?
but this island is my home, my kingdom. Before me, my father ruled, and before him, his father.
Sounds like a page torn from National Geographic.
Do you have any way of getting in touch with the mainland? Another island, a ship?
We can discuss it at some other time. I'm here to invite you to the ceremony of the volcano. I'm sure you'll find it of great interest.
You mean where you toss in a teenage girl and fire and love and smoke swallow her up?
This year, there'll be no human sacrifice. Instead, we're tossing in a yum-yum tree.
That's a relief.
No human sacrifice, huh?
Don't bet on it.
Thank you, Jungle Princess.
Back to the village.
Yeah.
Ah! Ah!
Walla walla manga manga.
Elton John!
The Jungle Princess seems pleasant, but I can't say much for the character with the bones.
That witch doctor looked like he could use some group therapy.
I bet he was the character Miss Wither saw. Actually, we don't have any proof they're cannibals.
What about Ben Cheddar?
He's insane.
Right.
Withers, she told us the good news. She may be a battle axe, but she's a good idea every once in a while.
With everything we've got to worry about, you call a luau a good idea?
Trouble is, I have nothing sensational to wear. Oh, Captain.
Yes, Miss Hotchkiss?
Would you tell the steward to swim out to the Vengeance, go to my stateroom, and fetch my trunk, the baby blue one with all the travel stickers?
Oh, brother.
Miss Hotchkiss, I'm afraid that's out of the question.
Why, I'd like to know?
It's too far a swim?
I don't like not getting what I want. I'm a Hollywood star! I'm a Hollywood star! I'm a Hollywood
Honey,
star!
calm down.
If I don't get my way, I'm gonna hold my breath until my face turns red and explodes!
Just like the boiler room.
Honey, stop that! Remember last time? You got zits.
I ain't forgot.
The ship's sinking deeper every minute.
In that case, Captain, tell the steward to hurry.
I'm afraid you'll have to wear what you're wearing now. The Vengeance, it's not safe. No one can return.
What about my public? What will they think when they see me not wearing what I was planning to wear?
Your public won't see you at Mrs. Withers' luau.
Shows how much you know. The photographers, the pepperoni.
You mean the paparazzi?
Them too.
There will be no photographers at Mrs. Withers' luau. No pepperoni. No paparazzi.
No photographers? How will I know I was there? I know what I'm going to do. I just won't show up. No photographers, no Honey Hotchkiss.
You'll have to excuse Honey. She makes a great deal of money in California.
Miss Withers, I ain't showing up.
Honey, don't say ain't. It makes you sound cheap.
I've seen Honey Hotchkiss on the screen. I wonder if they dub her voice. She's nothing like she is in person.
That's for sure.
Gracious, that sounds like Cody.
He was here a minute ago.
Where'd he go?
He wasn't acting normally.
Where could he have gone? Nurse Jane, come with me. You and Amelia stay here.
Why can't we come?
It's for your own safety.
He's such a chauvinist, thinks all females are fragile and helpless.
I'm not fragile, and I'm not helpless.
Indeed you're not, Amelia. I've always wanted to fly a plane. It must be a wonderful feeling.
It is up there in the clouds, above it all, free.
Amelia,
Yes?
would you think me a foolish and pushy sort of person if I said I wanted to try on your flight goggles? I want to know what it feels like to feel like you.
No problem.
Oh, I do feel like a pilot.
Try on the cap. Chauvinist or no chauvinist, I'm going to see what's going on.
The pilot. The one with the mole behind him here. Saskatchewan. Each year the mountain calls to me in a voice that's loud and clear. Bring to me a maiden fair with a mole behind her rear. So here's the chance we've waited for, while there's not a soul around. So even if she makes a fuss, all the rest won't hear a sound. Law of the land, all the island understand. Law of the land, you got to do the law's command.
Pilot to tower! Pilot to tower! Coming in for a landing! 2 engines gone, no fuel!
Now!
Stop! Get off of me!
Ride to the volcano!
Help! Someone help me! Please stop that! Stop!
From Pasadena. Taking Rasputin for a little walk, are we?
His name used to be Rasputin, now it's Napoleon.
We're looking forward to the luau.
Should be fun. Can't talk. Gotta get Napoleon back to the lagoon, or Miss Withers will flip.
We understand. Bye, Napoleon. Bye, Rasputin.
Walk, walk. I didn't have the heart to tell him it's not a real dog. He seems so devoted.
Everything's upside down and inside out in Coon Lagoon.
Brad Pitt. Cheddar. I like cheese. All kinds of cheese. But it won't have anything to do with dip. I hate dip. I ain't exactly easy to overlook. My first name's Ben. What's your first name? None of your business. Is that your first name or your last name? Never mind, names don't matter. Would you like to hear my story? I've been on this island for years and years and years and years and years and years in Lagoon. Years. I'm awfully lonely. May I ask you a personal question?
Like what?
Do you date?
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Get away. You're disgusting.
What did I say?
Get out. Your coat out.
I didn't crawl out from under any rock. Easy, none of your business. I got a weak tummy. Ah! I was only trying to be... Help!
Watch where you're going, Jones. Yes, sir. We're gonna set this up right here.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I call this a target.
Yes, sir. That's what it looks like. A target.
I call this a good day's work. We ascertained that the island's deserted. We've contacted the ship, and we set up a target for site adjustment.
Can we leave now?
I don't see any reason why not. No telling what comes creeping and crawling from the underbrush.
I can't.
Besides, fire commences at 0600 hours.
I can't explain it, but I have a funny feeling that we're not alone on this island.
What did I tell you? Deja moo!
Moo, yes, sir, moo.
It's easy to get disoriented. Correct me. I mean, wait a minute. I think the launch is that way.
But, sir, I'm sure we left the launch this way.
Don't argue with me, Jones. I'm the MC in charge.
For Christmas, I'm gonna get him a compass.
Jones!
Coming in some mulch on the run.
For the luau.
No one's seen her.
She can take care of herself.
Oh, I'm sure she is, and I didn't mean to imply otherwise.
Not like she's been kidnapped or anything.
What's that?
With what?
That.
Looks like some sort of modern painting. Give me a sunset or a bowl of apples any day.
Looks like a target to me.
Target.
There's...
Suppose it's for the luau.
Can I wonder if you were right? You better drop into the free clinic. Nurse Jane!
No, Amelia, I'm fine. I get these little mood swings of depression from time to time. It may not look like it, but I'm only human.
Why, Captain Butterworth, you're a hero. You'll find some way to get us all home safe.
A hero? Me?
Why, your parents will be so proud. There'll be newspaper people, television people, adoring crowds, maybe even a ticker tape parade. Publishers want you to write a book. You'll be the man of the hour. Your face on the cover of Time magazine. You'll be famous.
Man of the hour? Author? Rich and famous. Ticker tape parade. Man of the hour. Rich and famous.
Yeah, Captain Tom! We love you! Captain Tom! We love you, Captain Tom! your attention, my friends, please lend an ear. We've gathered on this most auspicious morn to recognize a hero, to compliment and cheer the bravest cruise ship captain ever born.
Hail to Captain Tom, the greatest man we know, the champion who saved me head away. Hail to Captain Tom, we shout from Mo, cheering on the hero of the day.
No foe was too disheartening, no obstacle too grand. The pirates and the cannibals he met were conquered by his courage, were vanquished by his hand. We are all forever in his debt.
Hail to Captain Tom, the hero of the day, the man who safely brought us back alive. Hail to Captain Tom, we sing him with hooray. He's the one who helped us all survive.
Captain Tom Butterworth is the finest skipper who sailed the seven seas!
With lesser men unable to shoulder such a load, he even saved my dog Napoleon. Whoop, whoop. The helping hand he gave us, the bravery he showed. Were it not for him, we'd all be gone.
While the captain meets with members of the press, we'll move on with the program that we planned. Here's a quartet that will certainly impress. It's Brenda, Jan, Michelle, and Penny. Let's give the girls a hand.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Farewell to college boys. We sail at break of day, day, day. Hey! Through our last night on shore, drink to the foam until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home.
Thank you, ladies, for your entertaining song. Now I've only one thing left to say. It's the moment that you've waited for so long. Presenting Captain Butterworth, the hero of the day.
Hail to Captain Tom, he's righteous to the core. So raise your voices, give the guy a hand. Let the shouts ring out from shore to shining shore. Captain Tom's the hero of the land.
Man of the hour.
Captain Butterworth, you'll never believe what I saw. They're here.
Man of the hour, Richard Famous.
Why do you look so strange?
Mayor, thank you for the key to the city. It would definitely be my honor. Oh, Nurse Jane. Just daydreaming there.
You won't be daydreaming when I tell you what I saw.
What?
Pirates?
Pirates?
Yes, Antonio and his friends from Bambula. The ones who try to hijack the Vengeance?
They're here.
Yes, but there's more. They got Amelia Rushmore.
Amelia Rushmore?
Yes? What is it?
How'd you escape?
Escape from what?
The pirates?
Pirates?
Wear your flight jacket and goggles?
Oh, I let Miss Zane try them on.
Good grief, Captain. Miss Zane, that means they took Arlene prisoner.
I'll save her. Never fear. And my name is Butterworth. Wait. Butterfield. No, Butterworth. Make that Thomas Butterworth. Captain Thomas Butterworth. I got my trusty pistol, and I won't speak with words. I'll speak with hot lead. On the high noon on high seas.
You can't do anything with that gun. He doesn't have any bullets.
Captain Butterworth, come back, come back! Ah!
isn't ready. If you enjoy this fantasy and wish to repeat it next season, I assure you the earthquake effect will be functioning. The publicity on the earthquake effect is quite wonderful. It's all in vibrant color.
Thank you, Miss Hale.
Fortunately, the giant squid is functioning, and the tropical storm. I thought we'd save that until last.
I'll be looking forward to it. As a travel agent, I must be sure my clients get what they pay for.
A shipwreck, strange natives, bizarre tribal rites.
A plane crash, a belching volcano, even a gorilla.
Don't forget, fantasy tours can also stage a trip to outer space or a journey back to the Old West.
Fantasy tours can create or recreate anything.
Wonderful.
Our actors are never out of character. They're always rehearsing. We insist on that, just in case some client overhears them talking.
They live their roles?
Absolutely.
I'm impressed by the whole operation.
We're delighted to hear that. Tell us, how are your clients enjoying their island fantasy so far?
I'll ask them when they get here.
When they get here, what an odd thing to say.
They are here.
Whatever gave you that idea?
We've seen them.
You couldn't have.
I can assure you, Miss Manchester, your clients are on the island.
I can assure you ladies that my clients are not on the island.
Impossible.
I ought to know. I came on ahead to make sure everything was ready for their arrival. Their ship won't be here until this evening.
But...
What is it?
If your clients aren't due till this evening, who are these people already on the island?
What people?
The people from the shipwreck!
My shipwreck won't happen until this evening. I don't know who these people are on the island, but they are not my clients.
This is impossible! It can't be true! Nothing like this has ever happened before!
It's the wrong kind of fantasy. We'll get to the bottom of this. We won't stand for gate crashers.
Let's go!
I wish the earthquake was ready. However, the giant squid does look promising.
Oh!
Zane, you're back. You escaped.
Barely!
Captain Butterworth, Miss Zane, she escaped.
What an awful experience.
You poor thing. Here, let's sit down and try to compose yourself.
What if they come back? The natives, the pirates!
They're not real natives or pirates. They're not going for you. They thought you were Amelia Rushmore. So did I. The flight jacket, the goggles.
So that's it. I'm getting out of them.
Would you like a seasick injection?
Some other time.
Arlene, are you okay?
I am now.
How'd you escape?
You won't believe this, but Antonio and his men were frightened off by a gorilla.
I can believe it. I've seen the beast.
Antonio said with the money he was going to make repairs and sail that ship back to Bambula. He thought I was Amelia Rushmore.
Listen.
Jungle drums.
Those drums will drive me mad.
Drums!
You don't think dark chocolate flies? You might be attracted to your aftershave lotion. I'm not wearing any.
What's with the never-ending jump? I was trying to take a nap. A Hollywood star requires a lot of nap time.
Is something amiss? Those drums again.
Listen,
I don't hear anything.
that's the point. They've stopped.
Walla 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 mega lulu!
Not again! What a grouch! Man's a fool.
See!
This doesn't look good, Captain.
Perhaps we should invite her to the luau.
Change in plans. The witch doctors inform me the volcano demands a bride. I dare not go against the volcano's demand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was the chosen one.
Till Jungle Princess forbade the selection.
I was the right age, 16, and I had the mole behind the left ear.
The mark of the true volcano bride.
Happily for Hula, we found her birth certificate,
Birth certificate?
proving she is not 16. She is only 15.
Looks like the volcano's left at the altar. How odd. I'm 16 and I have a mole behind my left ear.
We know.
Seize her!
Wait, oh no.
What? Caesar.
I have a gun!
Hold it! Captain, don't pull it.
What's up, Miss Hale? Miss
Rushmore was part of it? It's hard for an actress to find good paying work.
I think you might have told us.
We thought you knew. We thought you were paid customers.
They're due tonight. How come we never saw you?
Offices and living combinations are all underground. We don't let anything shatter your illusion.
You mean we did our number for nothing?
Consider it practice. I'd appreciate it if you gather up your people and leave this island immediately and go home.
How are we going to do that?
Our ship is stuck in the mud.
We have a company yacht anchored on the far side of the island. It's large enough to accommodate everyone.
Passengers, assemble on the far side of the island. We're going home.
Gesundheit.
Nobody move!
Antonio, you'll never sail another day.
Doesn't matter. You're all my prisoners. Fortune and ransom money.
There's more where this came from.
Hey! That's mine! You got that at this chest.
Nonsense. That's my necklace. I know it anywhere.
I fished it out of the water. It's salvaged. Goes to whomever finds it.
What rubbish. Give me the sparkling diamond necklace, you brute.
Never!
Don't be silly. I've never seen these people before.
You mean they're real pirates?
Nobody leaves. Make sure we have cast out all the boats to sea.
Including a very nice yacht. That yacht belongs to Fantasy Tours.
What are we gonna do now, Captain? No getaway boat!
Isn't this exciting? Isn't what exciting? There's no way to get off the island!
Oh my God.
What the this island is first visited. Not.
Look, I don't know who you people are, but you need to get off this island pronto.
Until the ransom is paid, no one leaves.
No. You don't understand. I checked the map. I came to the wrong island. I made a big mistake. Navy brass isn't gonna like this.
This island is designated for target practice.
Target practice!
The Navy ship will start shelling in 0600.
But they always take a few test shots before they start bombardment.
Bombardment! That's what the target's for.
Take a look around one last time. Say goodbye to family and crew. Better hit the ground. Pray their aim isn't true. Take a look out there. Soon you'll see battleships will come into view. Mortar in the air, aim directly at you. Lagoon, maroon, we haven't a hope we'll be rescued soon. We're stranded, been abandoned, our lives aren't worth a plucked doubloon. Lagoon, we're all too young to die. Won't someone hear our cry? And soon, surviving in this goon lagoon.
Well, let's make the best of it.
Luau, limbo!
Why not make the best of what we've got? We could be here for a while.